Hi there. This week our assignment was to build digital Legos. And so that meant looking at some libraries to find interactive tools to express something creative after the unit we'd learned on plain code. And so I went to P5JS as my chosen library. I'm hearing that it's good for things like 3D and interaction and sound, motion, all these kind of interactive things. And so I went at first to the Get Started tab and downloaded the complete package. Then I went to examples and found some really great things. I like this one in particular. It reminded me of something that a colleague had shown. It was a particle in one of something he'd shown previously. And then I went into reference also, where you can find different things. For example, I started with, where is it? The very bottom. Some basic shapes. And with that, you have the code that goes with it here. On top of that, I went to this code train tutorial, and I started from the beginning to figure out what would best suit me. And I realized that it is a building block. I had to start from the beginning and not skip directly to interaction, for example, because it builds off of each other. So in the end, I created this object here. I copied the code, but then I changed the background color, the size of the canvas, the size of the spinning box, but I also changed in here the variable, and now the box wobbles a little bit, if you can see that. Then I also did a couple more. This painter canvas here, where it became interactive, and that at the click of a mouse it clears. That was cool. And the very first one I did was learning sort of shapes. And so here you can see that some have outlines, some don't have outlines. There are boxes, there are things that go underneath or behind, and that was sort of the basic, the first canvas that I tried. I also learned here code comments. It's basically reminders for myself that I understand the program does not read and turn into a rendering. And so that was it, and I learned a lot. It was good for me.